but
Yeah.
I'm almost done with it, and then I just join fucking matchmaking, and then do whatever.
Yeah.
Basically a hired gun. Without pay.
Pretty risky.
Yeah, that's what I ultimately like about it is the risk. Granted, I mean it's not that risky. I think nowadays everybody pretty much saves uploads their game if you got the PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, but when someone fucks up after you've done quite a bit of shit that you need to get done,
Yeah.
it's kind of a fucked up thing. I haven't done most of the story campaign on this character. All I've done is level up and started tiering, so I still have a lot of missions I have to do.
I play like no HUD. Like I got the
Same.
compass, ammo. Something I'll be able to see it.
What about ammo?
Oh, I'm just saying that's the three things that I have on my HUD. Is my ammo and items. So that if I throw a frag, I know that I'm throwing a frag instead of accidentally throwing like C4s and shit.
I put that in communication markers on.
Yeah.
Alright, where are you at? Oh, there you are. Change my weapons. Forgot this game always fucking swaps out your shit.
Yeah, I don't see how they haven't patched that yet.
Yeah. Let's check up at Kalani Bravo. See if there's any supply trucks. There's a supply truck running around. I'll run over there and get it for both of us while you're getting set up on the mission you're doing.
Oh, I'm not doing a mission. At least not that I know of.
Okay.
I like to take a break every now and again from fucking working on the clearing the map just simply because that shit gets tedious as fuck.
Yeah. So we've got a while before this truck gets over here. I'm just doing it because I actually need the supplies.
Radio?
Only thing I have to do is save up resources for weapon upgrades.
I pretty much use the same weapons all the time, so I don't change them.
Yeah. Same here.
Got, I think probably gonna try to upgrade the MK18 because it's a little bit more powerful than the MK17.
Yeah, the Mark 18 is really good.
I'm gonna wait on some supplies before I end up doing it. I think I could get it to like the high teens.
Yeah. Down to locked
Motocross.
weapons. Bad news. Wow, really?
We got a second target.
Oh, this is gonna take a while.
Over there.
So this is gonna take a while. He's just literally driving
Yeah, I was about to
down the
say,
opposite side.
you want to try to hit him right here?
No, he's too close to a Unidad base. And other things.
No, I mean at A. Not like right where he's at. Like that little dead zone between.
Too close to the train cemetery. They'll get alerted. In that village right beside. They'll probably hear it.
left, people.
How many cars do you think will get backed up if I park right here?
Mm,
The no unit head's gonna be. Oh. Rebels just fucking drive around it. Trying to convince someone to get this game. So I don't think she'd be ready to play on the hardcore settings. Literally. Okay. Apparently one car so far. I guess everybody else is just kind of driving around that bitch.
yeah.
What's up? Long day at work?
Who, me?
I'm talking to her. Need to
No.
get
Didn't
Ghost
work today.
Recon on the better system, which is not Xbox.
Xbox is not better. No matter how much they want to fucking prove it. Try to prove it.
But yes. Destiny, there's so many flaws with. I like a space age game. It's just.
Hold on a second, I got a phone call.
Okay.
Sorry.
But Destiny, I bought the season pass on Destiny 1, and the whole, oh, that gets you this two things, but then you had to buy $60 for what was it, the Taken King or some other shit? And I was just like, uh, yes. And so I have this big habit of if a company tries to screw me over, I generally just disown that company. It's kind of like EA. So I did creep out your Facebook, or not your Facebook, but your PlayStation thing too. What's up with the 1% trophies on Dragon Age Inquisition? Oh my god. So you pass up on a great game to go to a terrible system. And don't worry, PlayStation is not paying me, but I will fanboy out for PlayStation for free. Huh? Which I can't. It probably has to update massively, and you might need to delete some shit. I was just saying that you probably had to delete some stuff. And I mean, I got Call of Duty, but that's another one of those where if I didn't have just a shit ton of friends that wanted to play Blackout, I would not have gotten that game either.
Demo's primed.
Huh?
I got the C4 primed.
I can't hear you. Like, no, your mic keeps cutting on and off.
Yo, center.
So,
Is that
Yes.
Yep. Get ready, they're on their way here.
At the chopper.
You're still cutting out pretty bad.
Are you able to take the chopper?
No, I'm gonna hit the vehicle first.
I got frozen mine in C4. It's gonna disable the first two.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, it's already in place.
I don't want the vehicle blown up.
Oh.
And the vehicle blew up anyway. Yeah, don't do that stuff, dude. There go half the points that it was worth. So many better ways of going about this.
Guy left running.
There's one less bad guy.
Back outside of the Humvee.
Oh, God, I'm bleeding!
Out in the.
Damn, let's go.
But now you gotta get Ghost Recon. It's a tactical shooter game.
Target is down.
That would be 100 times better than Destiny.
What are you playing, Destiny 2 right now?
Yeah, she is.
I do on the Xbox.
Please.
Oh, on the Xbox.
Cars people are
Crappy
operating.
game
I was
on a
gonna say.
crappy system. But
I was gonna say, if you're playing Destiny 2, I'll switch over and play with you. But I have a PS4. Yeah, you're cutting out really bad.
My signal. Sounding really crappy.
only, we heard that fine.
I'm riding the motorcycle.
It immediately is followed up by cutting out.
What the fuck? Blue screen? Really? Well, I'm switching my weapons? Fuck this.
But yeah, other than Destiny, what type of games do you like to play? Genre or
Yeah, I don't hear.
okay.
Okay. Any better?
Yes.
I hope I'm gonna charge this.
We spotted one with submachine guns.
Around on that cage.
What?
Ugh, fuck took you so long. Got a target carrying submachine gun.
Okay.
So what type of games do you play other than, or do you like playing other than Destiny?
Spotted one with submachine guns.
Name a shooter game.
Oh, that's good. Reactionary shooters or tactical type, like actually having to take cover and plan.
Didn't matter. It was
Well then, yes, Ghost Recon, the best shooter in the world. So it is about to be 3 years old.
Oh man.
If I wouldn't have told you that, you could get on here and you would not have ever known, okay? Well, I mean, I stream it every now and again on YouTube, so you could check that out. Though the quality is shit, so be prepared for that. I do work off of AT&T internet, and I have maybe 2 followers, and yeah, yeah, I'm
I get on Mixer every now and then.
fuck is Mixer? That's some Xbox garbage.
It's Twitch.
Like Twitch?
Just like Twitch.
Why not just be Twitch?
I'll pilot.
You could play other dudes Twitch.
But who does Mixer?
Xbox people.
Oh, see, I knew it was some Xbox shit. I knew there was a reason why I didn't hear of it. Because I was just about to go, I'm not that old. Well, I am old. But I'm not old enough to have completely missed a new generation of video streaming.
Right under the AC behind the couch.
Is that where Mixer is? By the AC behind the couch? It sounds like one of those type of Xbox things. It's like, hey man, we're gonna hide it over here for no damn reason.
Oh, goodness.
I still don't see how people bought the Xbox. Like, what convinced you to buy it? Like, did you see their E3 or no?
It was the first console that I bought was Xbox 360. The first console I ever played on was, I mean, the first console I played on really getting into gaming was Xbox 360. The first console I ever played on was the original Arcade.
So you did not see their E3 conference before the Xbox One?
No.
Oh. Well, I mean, oh my god. Oh. If I was ever gonna get an Xbox, that killed it. Just simply because, like,
Heads up, we got a current.
I mean, I've been rocking the PlayStation since the PlayStation. And that like, I know it sounds stupid, but there was a PlayStation before PlayStation 1. And I was on that motherfucker. And for some, like, alright, so it's a big ass square that lays flat and had a disc tray on top. And you press a button and the disc would open. And for some fucking reason, like, this, like, I'm pretty sure you could find this on the web somewhere, but if the disc tray button fucked up, it would constantly pop open while you're playing the game, so you couldn't play your game. And for some stupid ass reason, everybody would flip their PlayStation upside down and play it that way. And it wasn't until I was an adult that I was just like, why didn't we just set a book on top of it? Why did we turn it upside down? But, like, that was everybody's initial response, was to flip the fucker over, not set something on top of it. So I'm from back in those days gaming. But yeah, I mean, I guess Nintendo 64 might have been my first actual system, but the system that I got to choose for the first time was the PlayStation. And what is, like, how is, like, Xbox operates like Windows, but with a controller. I don't know. That works, but I don't see I don't see the complication of PlayStation's menu. A little bit more to it, but
And then Xbox calls LFD looking for truth. So if you want people to play with it, but none of your friends are on the game, you just go search for people to play.
the PlayStation has that. It's called Communities. PlayStation,
Marking an enemy.
like anyone that has a PlayStation can start a PlayStation community for any game they want. And searching for it, I've never searched for a community, so I don't really know. But I know that if I were to just type in the name of the game that I'm playing, like a shit ton, like thousands of communities will pop up, and it'll have like the player count per community, and so you can just select one of those. Some are a little bit more exclusive. How? It's just a search engine.
With OC, and then spam. There are posts of people looking for people to help them with the game, or you can create your own post.
Huh.
With tags.
We done? Shit, I kind of got all excited there.
Super quick, super simple, not complicated.
And completely lame.
No, it's not.
It's lame because it's on Xbox. If PlayStation were to do the exact same thing tomorrow, then it would be legitimized. But until then, nothing Xbox does is legitimate. That's the level of argument you're getting into.
PlayStation isn't something that because PlayStation is complicated.
Sophisticated is the word. Yeah. Because the thing about it, Xbox can thank PlayStation for its existence. So it's kind of like the Eminem versus Machine Gun Kelly rap thing they had. Like, shut up, child. You're here because of me. And, like, do you watch Blu-rays or do you watch that HD DVD? Still kicking it with those? And see, that's maybe you can explain that. What was Xbox trying to do with making it the one-stop shopping for entertainment? Because I didn't understand what they were meaning by that. I was like, PlayStation already has all that. It's apps, bruh. What are you talking about? Like, I have Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, HBO. I don't pay for cable. I watch my PlayStation. Or, actually, I got my PlayStation playing on my computer monitor and my computer on my TV. Well, how big of a TV are you using to play your shooters?
The 43-inch.
I will kill you. I will I will murder you in any shooter, just based on your TV size. Because the pixels and the detail, like a 24-inch screen, like if someone is sniping, like if you're playing, like in Ghost Recon, if someone is sniping from 400 meters out and they're like hiding near a bush or something, if I know if I'm looking at where if they took a shot and I saw where they shot from, and I'm looking there on my TV, the slightest movement, I will see it because I don't have to look very far. It's all within my eye scope. And on my 65-inch screen, that's a big-ass TV. Trees become bigger, all the little bushes become bigger, and it gets harder to see. Especially, like, in games like Destiny, where there's not a whole lot of camouflage, it's not meant to play hide and seek or be like Ghost Recon. Like, I can put a ghillie suit on and hide in a bush, and you could walk past me a million times and never see me, unless I like shoot or make a mistake and like poke my head out of the bush. So like detail is very serious on this game. And so playing it on a smaller TV, and plus, in order for, like, if you're zooming down scope and you're moving to shoot, it just takes just a hair longer for your reaction time to get across a bigger TV. I don't know. If you will watch any professional gaming,
Even with your
none of them are playing on 40-inch TVs.
fans don't get in the way of your extraction. But most of these fans are going to be cartel, right? Open season.
I don't think all of them are gonna
Me neither. But I like when whenever Elder Scrolls comes out with whatever's coming after Skyrim, yes, that's going back on the big TV. When I play Dragon Age and shit like that, yes, big TV. But shooters where, like, especially if I'm gonna play PvP, that shit needs to be
Ciao.
the small TV.
I hardly ever play PvP because I think I suck.
It's, well, like for me, if I were to play Call of Duty, yes, I would probably lose a fuck ton more than I do on here. That's because that's why I asked about reaction time games or tactical games. Tactical games means I get to use my brain to outsmart an enemy versus just being faster to the trigger. Or having I know my internet sucks. So if you got like fucking like a friend of mine that lives in DC, like I didn't even know Verizon had home internet, but fucking apparently they do. And that shit is like super fucking fast. Man, fucking yeah. And so playing against him while he's on that and I'm on this, like he would just tell me like, you are around the corner now, and I'm like, I'm still in the hallway, asshole. He's like, nah, I just shot you. So there's that shit that you got to compete with, and so I prefer tactical shooters just simply because.
I mean, Call of Duty now has some kind of tactical aspect to it with the blackout.
Yeah, I mean, I liked a little bit. Like I think the whole battle royale shit has potential as far as a game format. What I don't like is the the shrinking of the map. I think that at least one person should put a battle royale game where it's like, hey, yeah, guess what? No one's gonna tell you shit. Just Grand Theft Auto multiplayer it. Everybody's on the map. Go kill somebody.
Yeah, but with it shrinking, like you minimize the camping. But in that mindset, you would like maximize camping. If no one ever killed anything,
No,
it's forever.
because well, one, yes, there would be definite campers. That's 100% fact. But it's also like I play for like more realistic terms, especially when it comes to shooters. And if you're a military person, they don't call it camping. they call it staying alive. Like I remember like one of my last times actually playing and enjoying Call of Duty. Like it was Black Ops 3 maybe or 2. And I forget what the map was, but it was like a not a subway station, but there's definitely like a train, and it was abandoned. But there was like this corridor that you could choose to come down, and there was a planter at the end of it. I would duck below the planter and wait for someone to run down that damn thing. They run down it, I shot them. To me, that wasn't called camping. That was me utilizing my brain and the cover that the game put there. If there wasn't cover there, then obviously I couldn't do that. And so, I mean, that's the difference between my thinking and, like, people say, oh, you're just camping. I'm like, that's because you're mad because you got killed. Like, I don't get angry when you kill me. I congratulate you because you've outsmarted me. But in games like everything happens quicker than my old ass can react to it in Call of Duty nowadays. Like even your own character speed seems to be like the hand movements and shit is like 5 times what I would perceive to be actual hand movements. But I don't know. An hour of me complaining about random shit like an old man. You youngsters and your contraptions. According to your profile, you are 28. Is that a lie? You lied on an internet dating app. How dare you? Okay. So. It did say how old I was, right?
So, an Army Ranger, a Recon Marine, a SEAL, and a Delta operator are sitting around a campfire.
Should say 33 now. Old.
Clear over here. Go to that burger bush and stay down.
And say it was like all the way older than you. Just old. You ever play the what I consider to be one of the biggest disappointments of last year, Red Dead?
No, I have not played it.
Got some hostile activity.
A scathing review.
I liked the first one, and I wanted to play the second one, but I've been so addicted
Who got guard on patrol?
Oh, that doesn't even.
You got a fucking man down.
Oh shit. That's great.
Hang tight. I'm heading your way. Damn, that's gonna hurt in the morning. Hear that explosion? It's got our friends spooked.
Sorry, the characters in the game talk to you, and Ghost Recon Wildlands is kind of an open world shooter. It's tactical. You're basically in Bolivia, and they got a cartel problem.
Yo, Sicario with a submachine gun. I hear that second tire. Chopper, hit the dirt.
For online players or for computer simulated players, go and kill these people. Because murder
Over by that
sells.
stack of tires. Hang back before they spot you.
On what's called Ghost Mode, which I don't use a HUD. The funnest way to play any game. Turn the HUD off on Destiny or no?
You said what?
You turn the HUD off on Destiny? Like, no. That is one of the best experiences in video games I didn't know it was going to be as cool as it is, but it makes it feel different. Turn all that shit off.
We've got enemy activity nearby.
I don't need to know how much my health bar is. When I'm dead, I think I'll notice.
I might do that next time.
And especially if it's a good visual game, like the scenery and shit is nice. Like I think what was that Lord of the Rings game you had?
Oh, Shadow of Mordor?
Yeah, shit like that without a HUD, it looked beastly.
So, I raid a lot with Destiny, so I keep my HUD on.
Yeah, you would probably want that in the raids.
But I done, like, I don't know if you raids for a fact, but I done the first raid over 100 times, and all but 2 of them are full raid.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure I could do it without a HUD.
Yeah, and see, and that's the thing. Like for me on Ghost Recon, like I've played like I'm like looking for bases that I've not gone to a lot because there's no base that I haven't gone to at all, and there's no base that I haven't gone to at least 2 or 3 times.
Sicario over here. Next to the container, see?
Yeah.
So I mean,
Get me. Hang back.
you always gotta look for a different.
I hate how far the gun goes.
I got alarms rigged up. Got another tango.
Voice sounds choppy.
Crackly.
Sounds like a female voice.
It's gotten worse, like, as the days progress, because I talk so much with my dog.
I got a target carrying submachine gun.
Yeah, in this game, if you fucking miss your target, you might want to run. Because, like, I play at a difficulty where they shoot me twice, I'm dead. And then the game mode that I'm playing is permadeath. So,
No reason.
Fuck, they're coming right at us.
uh, What part of town do you stay in?
Southbridge.
Oh, so not part of my town at all. Gotcha.
Where are you staying?
I'm in Shreveport.
I work in Shrewsbury.
Yeah, I was supposed to say, for some reason, like I said, we were, like, do you work anywhere near 70th Street?
Yeah, I work in Conway.
Where's that located?
Silver Tube.
Okay.
Tube. You know where Orpea is?
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Right there.
Oh, like, for some reason, like I thought Tinder was screwing with me when I looked at it. I was like, why is it saying less than a mile away all of a sudden? And so I was like, she must work somewhere over here. But even Burcoons is further than a mile away from me. Like, I work at, from,
Start.
yeah.
Burned at Burcoon. So, taking cars from 70th to Burcoon is like just under a mile. I used to live over there.
Yeah, but no, I'm on the other side of 49 though. Like, I'm in the bad part, like, I'm at the Cedar Grove Ivan Smith furniture. Like, I'm in the hood selling furniture. But no,
Not Ivan Smith.
yeah, I live over by Betty Virginia Park in the St. Vincent Mall.
Oh.
And no, not in one of the nice houses either. It's not a shitty house, but it's definitely not the rich people.
No, I've had friends that lived in some condos over there.
Yeah,
Guns down. We don't need a
I,
fight.
yeah, I was looking at when I was looking at buying my house. I looked at those as a possibility because there was one that was real cheap, but like there was, depending on which ones they live at, the ones that are like kind of black and whitish. Um, the fucking HOA fee was fucking $600 something, and then the fucking mortgage would be $600. I was like, you know what? No, fuck you. But no, settled on my nice little place.
Got a good target.
I don't really want to play Hunter World.
How is that?
It's okay.
Like, I thought about it, but then I was like, I don't even know what kind of game it is.
I'm sure, like, when you get into it, it's fine. Like, I've seen my roommate play it. It looks like a lot of fun. It's just, do I want to put that much effort into it?
Oh, it is one of those where it's like the more time you play it, the better shit you'll get, or
Yeah. What? Oh, it's fine.
Ah, shit. We've been spotted.
Is it third person or first person?
Ghost Recon.
No, Apex.
Oh, I have no idea. I haven't played
I know Anthem's third
We got more
person.
tangos rolling
I
up.
know it looks like it'd be fun, but I hate third person.
it. So you're not gonna like Ghost Recon. So,
They're after that.
like, what do you not like about third person? Like, if you zoom down scope, then you're in first person.
I just don't like it. I'd rather be in first person the entire time.
You guys all good? Damn, I love this job.
I thought Destiny was third person.
No, it's first person. There's some parts that you go to third person, like if you have a orb or something, like during certain things you'll go to third person. But most of the time you're in first person.
Oh. But yeah, no, Ghost Recon's
Looks like
definitely
we're feeling
a
froggy.
Third-person shooter. Come on. Got shot from above. So what would it take you to get off of the non-necessary drug of death?
Thanks. What are you talking
On the PlayStation.
I get on it every now and then.
But nah, I mean, for me, granted, trying to sell someone on the PlayStation is going to be hard considering there are plenty of games out there. I just don't want to play any of those. So it's like, I can't give a recommendation if I tried right now. I hear great things about Resident Evil 2's release,
Yeah.
but now I will say that Assassin's Creed game, Odyssey, that was legit. Like, as far as games living up to their hype, that one succeeded. Now the Egypt one, like it seems like they might have fixed whatever was wrong with the Egypt one. Egypt was okay.
Your rattle sending your cage.
I don't know what I'm doing. What? Get out of my cave. I can't hear you.
Alert's over. That'll make things easier. Relax, Crystal. Breathe.
This one's starting stuff coming apart recently.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, my bad. I thought you were talking to your roommate. My bad.
I was.
Oh,
He keeps getting in my game.
you can join the party if you want. Or she.
Oh, more people. We only have the one PlayStation.
Oh, okay. Are you interrupting his playing time? That's the reason why you don't get on the PlayStation all the time?
Huh?
Are you interrupting his PlayStation time? Is that why you're never on it?
No.
Okay. You ever play Warframe?
I have before.
So that's a third person again, ain't it?
Yeah.
Like games like Skyrim or any of that?
I tried playing Skyrim once, and my ex-husband yelled at me because I was killing random booty traps.
What the game is meant? Oh my god. I don't know your ex-husband, but what a douche. That's the only game in existence in which you can walk around and steal every fork in the game. for no fucking reason. So if that's what you want to do, then fucking do that. Yes, there's a lot of story you're missing, but, I mean, get the fork stealing out of the way. I mean, become the fork king for no reason. Or in your case, queen.
I think I was stealing pillows. It was something really
So what were you doing? Stealing what?
stealing pillows.
Taking that pillow? Hey, you know what? Fuck it. You need a pillow too. And as far as like whenever I play, like I'm a massive fucking hoarder, so everything I would steal had its own place in my house. Like, yeah, it was stolen, but this is where you keep the fruit. This is where you keep the bread. That's where you keep the silverware. Here's the armor. There's the cheese wedges. Like, yeah. And my house was always cleaner than my actual house. Slightly depressing that way. It's like, I don't have any dirty dishes in this game, but yet, dirty dishes in the sink. With a dishwasher. I was just saying how I would have dirty dishes in the sink and an empty dishwasher, and yet my dishes were still dirty. The Apex thing. Now, isn't that a Battle Royale thingamabobby? Not like all the other ones? You just run and shoot.
You know, when I signed on for this app, I never imagined stealing vaccines and shutting down relief stations. For real.
Yeah, Fortnite was...
diabolical shit. Here we are trying to help
I don't like
people,
cartoon
but it feels like
graphics.
we're the bad guys.
On games where...
Like Borderlands did a lot.
What's the alternative? To let these people starve? You got nothing, man. And the government...
Say it again, I dare you.
You and I pay for that. I hear you, but if we do nothing, the cartel's gonna use the people as soldiers, phones, and mules. Santa Blanca's gonna work them like dogs and spread more misery across the U.S. and South America. What I'm saying is that there's no easy answer. If there were, the cartel...
Running through the hills with no...
Yeah, I think Borderlands is a lot worse when it comes to like playing.
Blasphemy.
Look, I can't play Borderlands without killing Austin.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. It's that shell shading thing that was all the craze back in the Borderland days. Trigger some motion sickness. But no, cartoon graphics was great on a game called Portal. That game was legit. Which I wish every game would have that aspect. Just somebody talking shit to you the entire fucking time. You ever play Portal? Oh my god. Alright, so it was probably the funnest puzzle game ever made, just because of the sarcastic bitch of a computer that was... It was kind of like the fucking Tyrion Lannister floating thing in Destiny 1. It was always there talking to you, and anytime you did something stupid, she'd like, really? You thought that would work? Just Small little sarcastic shit like that to you.
Okay, I'll take it.
You're not gonna respond to your hysterical. He hates watching me play video games. You do. That's what you always tell me what to do.
Okay?
Enemy activity nearby.
But yeah, no, because women are always doing the wrong things in video.
No.
The place is the kitchen and you know it.
You're wrong. Unfortunately, she's not gonna invite me.
Alright, breathe easy.
What is it? So how did they invite me?
I have a shot. Engaging.
Damn, that was close.
Hiding in the bush.
What did you always do things well?
Thanks.
Now, like, I got patience with gaming when I started letting my kids play. That's when patience became a huge thing. Like, okay, you're staring at the ground and running. Oh, you got no. This joystick uses. Yeah, you can see with this one.